Hi everyone. Today I'm summarizing What Was Mine by Helen Klein Ross. This isn't a review, just my take on the story, and it includes major spoilers. If you're interested, the link to buy the book is in the description. Lucy Wakefield kidnapped a baby that was left on a shopping cart at IKEA. The baby's mother, Marilyn, was just talking on the phone, and when she came back for her daughter, the baby was already gone. For years, Lucy and her husband had tried hard to conceive a child, but they couldn't until they separated. Lucy never intended to steal a baby, but she no longer saw another way to return her to her mother without raising suspicion. She tried once to return the baby by placing her inside a crib, but she immediately rescued the baby when she started crying. The kidnapping received widespread media coverage, with Marilyn and her husband John appearing on television asking for help and showing photos of their baby. Lucy learned the baby's name was Natalie and that she was 4 months old. Lucy changed the baby's name to Mia and altered her birthday. Whenever asked, she explained that Mia was the daughter of a young woman who could not raise her child. To start fresh, Lucy moved to the city and got an apartment. She also hired a babysitter named Wendy, who looked after Mia whenever Lucy was at work. This continued until Mia turned 21. Mia knows she was adopted but has no clue that she was stolen. Her birth parents had separated. Her birth father, John, married a Costa Rican woman and had no children. Her birth mother, Marilyn, married Grant and had 3 children. Everything was going well for Lucy and Mia. Wendy had already returned to China. Aside from being an advertising executive, Lucy worked as a ghostwriter for a famous author. Eventually, Lucy wanted to be known as an author herself. She wrote Baby Drive and had no idea her name would appear on the cover, but it did, and she had already joined a book tour. On that book tour, she met Marilyn, who kept reading books about the kidnapping. Marilyn waited in line for Lucy to sign her book, but Lucy froze when it was her turn as if she had seen a ghost. Just in time, Lucy's phone rang, and the screen showed Mia's face. Marilyn saw it and immediately recognized her daughter. Convinced that Mia is her daughter, Marilyn searched for her on the internet. When she found her on Facebook, she sent her a message. Mia was confused when she received it and tried not to believe it at first. However, she noticed that Lucy's story didn't add up, and the DNA results confirmed what she didn't want to believe. Marilyn explained what had happened through chat and even sent Mia links to articles and photos about the kidnapping. As Mia struggled with the truth since she wanted to believe Lucy, she searched for her birth certificate. After checking it, she found a key taped inside a cabinet. Lucy had easily faked the document. The key opened a box containing newspaper clippings and the clothes Mia had worn when she was kidnapped. After learning the truth, Mia ran away. She stayed at her teacher's house for a while before deciding to meet Marilyn. Mia was warmly welcomed by Marilyn and her family or younger siblings. Meanwhile, Lucy flew to China to give herself time to think and hide as the news eventually broke out. While in China, Lucy caught pneumonia and asked Wendy for help. Over time, she managed to tell Wendy the truth, and to her relief, Wendy did not judge her. With Wendy's assistance, Lucy found an apartment to temporarily settle in while her visa was being processed. Meanwhile, Mia had the chance to get to know her birth mother better. She discovered that Marilyn is caring and very different from Lucy in many ways. Mia was angry with Lucy for a while. She ignored her calls and texts and even vowed never to speak to her kidnapper again. But as she moved on with her life, Mia realized how much she missed Lucy. She understood that Lucy was still her mother, and that after all these years, Lucy was not the wrong person. She didn't want the woman who cared for her for 21 years to suffer. Marilyn also found forgiveness, recognizing that although Lucy ruined their lives by kidnapping Mia, she was still a great mom. Marilyn and Mia decided to forgive Lucy, and to settle things, Mia traveled to China to meet her. That's the summary of What Was Mine. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, the purchase link is in my bio. Don't forget to subscribe and check out my other summaries. See you next time.